Diana Magni reporting. Well, now we're joined from Geneva by William Spindler from the UN Refugee Agency. William Spindler, it seems that one route, the safest one might say, across obviously from the Middle East to Greece, has effectively been, well, not shut down, but reduced very significantly. But that has left people crossing by an infinitely more dangerous route. And therefore the numbers, although your refugees are down, the numbers of deaths are up.
Yes, that's correct. The route between Libya and Italy is far more dangerous because the distances involved are much greater. And we are talking about open sea as opposed to only a few miles between the coast of Turkey and the Greek islands. Here we're talking about strong currents, about open sea, and the chances of people dying are much higher. We estimate that for every 47 people who make it, one person dies. This is an absolute humanitarian catastrophe.
Well, what does your agency want done?
We think that people will continue to die because this is the only option that they have. The sea is Europe's last open border. And as long as people are desperately fleeing war, persecution and poverty, they will take these risks. So what we would like is for more legal, safe alternatives for refugees, for the most vulnerable refugees, to travel safely to Europe and other parts of the world. By this we mean resettlement, family reunification, student visas, and so on. We need to make this possible so that people can travel safely without risking their lives in this way. At the same time, we need to help the countries that are hosting the vast majority of refugees so that these refugees can stay where they are at the moment.
Well, what sort of measures are you trying to get with the Libyan authorities? I mean, what about reception camps in Libya that in some way catch people before they actually set sail, and equally measures, very strong measures against the smugglers themselves? I mean, cannot more be done on the African coast itself?
Well, the situation in Libya being what it is, it's not possible to keep people there in safety. The reason why many people are traveling at the moment is because of the insecurity in Libya. So what we need to do is to help people where they are before they go into these long, dangerous journeys. We need to improve things like governance, respect for human rights, deal with the conflicts that are pushing people to leave. So these things are absolutely necessary. But at the same time, we need to find alternatives for people to travel in a safe way. And yes, it's very well to crack down on smugglers. This is an organized business that is being done almost on an industrial scale. So we need to fight that. But that's not going to work if people will still be willing to risk their lives because they have no other alternative.
William Spindler, thank you very much indeed for joining us from Geneva.